Hey guys, welcome back again to another video in Melbourne, Australia. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and give us a like if you enjoy the video. So it's summer and still very hot. Today we had 39 Celsius. It's cooled down now, so it's an opportunity for me to come out and do some harvesting. Very dry. I have the sprinkler running. Where is it? Up in there. We've got the water running. So it's the only way to keep these leaves green, guys. Otherwise it's just a bunch of yellow leaves when you don't get any rain. Unlike Townsville and the rest of Queensland that gets frequent rain, right? It's like, wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But like, too much rain is worse than no rain at all, right? So we don't get any rain here, maybe a few drops. And guess what? You might say, but you got a few drops. Guys, a few drops don't count. It might help the grass, right? It'll help the grass, but it's not going to help my jabuticaba. A few drops of water are not going to help these trees. But as I said, I prefer to have a few drops rather than be flooded, right? Lose the house. Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening up there in North Queensland, where everyone is telling me I should move to. Jeez. Anyway, today we're doing a non-tropical harvest. We have the best of both worlds, guys. We've got tropical mango trees, just planted by the way, and warm temperate or cool to warm temperate stone fruit, which is what we're doing today. Yeah, these guys, these little fellas. So a little bit of a backdrop on these two peach trees. They're both dwarf varieties. One is it's called the Indian peach, and this one here is the angel peach or donut peach or flat peach or satin peach. It's got many different names. It's known for being flat, right? And I had both of these peach trees planted in the front yard for about 4 years, and in the ground, and everything was okay except the Indian peach only fruited once. It only gave me 1 or 2 fruits. I think I got more in the pot. We'll find out soon. By the way, I haven't looked under this net to see what's going on. I do know that these angel peaches have fallen down. That's why I'm here, to pick them up, right? So I thought I would share the story. The story is, these went into a pot last year because I wanted to make room to plant plum trees. Now the reason I replaced the peaches with plums is because of leaf curl. These get leaf curl, guys, and I don't want to mess around with trees that want my attention. Not only attention, but work and stress and much more, right? So the peaches need spray copper for leaf curl. They need protecting from the birds, and sometimes they need a cross-pollination, right? Pretty standard stuff. But I wasn't prepared to pamper them with the spray. You got to spray them not one time. You got to spray them 3 or 4 times in late winter, late autumn, and winter, for the leaf curl to be fully dealt with, right? I've done this for many years, guys. I've been growing peaches for 25 years, and I'm sort of tired of them. That's why I pulled them all out. I used to have 10 different varieties of peaches, nectarines, and so on back in the early days. That's how I started. So I know them too well, only too well. And I've become more of a lazy gardener. And what made me lazier were these tropicals. Because these take up to 10 years up to 10 years to do what the peach tree takes 1 year to do. In 1 year, you get fruit on this. You don't get fruit from a mango in 1 year unless you're in Queensland. So waiting 10 years for a fruit got me lazy. It's like plant and see you in 10 years. So what do? I got lazy. Yeah, so the tropicals are to blame for me being a lazy gardener because there's nothing going on for all that time. Whereas with the peaches, it's like continuous activity. It's a lot of work because they're very productive, right? They don't just sit around like him. He's not going to do anything for 5 years if he survives the cold. So let's start harvesting. Let's see what happened. I was out here yesterday watering the mango, and as I was kneeling, like I'm kneeling now, watering him, I had a look here, looky, and looky what I saw. Peaches on the fallen into the pot. So that means it's time to get in here, right? And I wonder if someone else got in here too, because this fruit fly net is an old one, and it's got holes in it. Yeah. So let's see who else got in there. I'm gonna get in there now. And there's one other thing I want to tell you too. The fruit was so heavy. You'll see it soon. The fruit was so heavy, it snapped the main branch, the one that was going up here. It snapped. And for some freaky reason, guys, even after the branch snapped and was hanging on a thread, you'll see the thread soon, the fruit still grew and ripened. How's that for freaky? Try that with a mango tree. Oh my God, look at this hole. I can stick my head through here. Definitely fruit fly accessible. Yeah, very accessible. It's all I had, guys. It's all I had. I just used what I got. All right, let's just stick. I've got, hang on, one hand here. That doesn't look good. I think I'm late. A little late to the party. Yeah, all right. So that's one. These must have fallen a week ago. 2. I don't really care, guys. Ooh, yuck. 3. There's so much going on here. Someone told me, you didn't see the pitanka tuba? No, I don't pay much attention to every little detail. This one looks okay. Wow, that's a big one too. Look how big this flat peach is. It's nice, huh? And I think that's the last one that fell. That's medium size. All right, so anything else? Oh, another one. Yep. I don't know who that was, but we'll check these out. Anyone else? So here's that branch that snapped. Right, I'm in the tree now, behind the net. So it snapped up there. Snap, and it took all the fruit with it. Most of the fruit were on this one branch, if not all the fruit. So what I'm gonna do now is just lift up this net completely so I can work. All right, so I've lifted the net. We've got some fruit on this side too, but most of it, as I said, was on this one branch here. I can see what's going on now. I see it's got sap flowing. There's sap still flowing through. Okay, half the branch is intact, enough for the sap to flow. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't nature interesting? Wow. So half the branch was enough to sustain how many? A dozen peaches. Wow. Too bad it's not like that with us humans when we lose half our arm to keep playing tennis or keep using our hand if half of it's missing. Wow, look at nature. Isn't it amazing how it can still keep going? And by the way, I only water this pot. Let's see. I only water this pot even with 40 Celsius. No more than twice a week, tops. I watered it yesterday, that's why it's moist. But no more than twice a week, and it doesn't get any rainfall because it's under the eaves, right? It's under the eaves. So, yeah, it hasn't had any rainfall for a couple of months, a couple of summer months, right? And I try to have the saucer there hold some of the water that I give it, which helps for a couple of days. Anyway, next in there is the Indian peach. I can see one there waiting for us. I don't know if they're ready though. But these angel peaches are definitely ready. Let's pick them all. By the way, this is Kim's favorite peach. Well, she says everything's her favorite. I wonder what that sticky stuff is there on the side. See that? That looks like some critter has crawled on there. Ew. That's quite common on peaches. I don't know what it is. This it's not sticky. It's like it feels like glue. Like someone dropped a few drops of glue on here. It's like sap that's dried. All right, let's see. Are that ready? Yep, that's ready. Ready. They're all of them are ready. We're gonna pick all of them. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to cut the problem here. Cut the oops, nearly fell. Cut the problem here. Go chop. Oops. Wow. Wonder why it's not cutting. Must be wet. Yeah, it's wet. Okay. Nope, it doesn't want to cut. Well, let's cut it from here. Okay, that did the job. Yeah, so that's what happened, guys. And that happened about 3 weeks ago. I just left it. I saw the branch had cracked 3 weeks ago, but there wasn't anything I could do because of the fruit fly. What could I do with a hanging branch when the fruit fly is on the outside saying, yum, open up? So now we're gonna go and check the Indian pear. Indian peach. And over here I had a third tree, but that died. That was the nectarine. Which one was that? The crimson baby. Oh, he didn't make it. That was the earliest stone fruit I had. They used to come in November at the end of spring. And that, by the way, as I said, I pulled all three out of the ground. And they were all doing great in the ground. And I just wanted to plant plums, guys. And I put prune plums in their place. Oh, there's quite a few. These are rock hard. These Indian peaches are rock hard. So this is a later variety. Okay. Well, no, we don't want to disturb. Okay. All right. We don't want to disturb all of them. Looks like there's about a dozen in there. Let's zoom in. Yeah. At least a dozen Indian peaches. All right, we'll leave those. Let them do their thing. Oh, look, he just flew out of there. He's familiar. You get around, don't you? He just came out of there. Unreal. That's that passion vine bug. Passion vine hopper or something like that. Okay, so I've given the netting over to the Indian peach. There's a few more here of the angel. Yep, nice. Wow, this one's perfect. Wow, close to perfect. Yeah. And a little one here. Yeah, nice. Okay, I think I have them all. Gee. What I'm going to do next season, because this pot is just not big enough. See how big the trunk is? This is a 6 to 7, probably a 7-year-old peach tree, right? And that pot is just too small. That wasn't the problem though. The problem was the fruit was too heavy on the one branch. That was the problem. and the netting was pulling down. That's how we got this broken branch. Oh well, guys, remember, I've got a million things to do than check every branch and everything. Earlier today I juiced 60 to 70 oranges on the new press, the citrus press, and I got 6 liters of orange juice out of them, and they're in the fridge for the next 3 days. So I'm not just pruning, trimming, harvesting, checking, rechecking. I'm also in the house juicing and squeezing and pressing and dehydrating and filming and editing and uploading, right? A lot of things going on. That's how I missed out on things like this. There's always going to be some problem, right? Hey guys. Wow, it's really nice and cool now. It's only like 27, 28 from 39. It feels wonderful. Beautiful. We got some peaches. Kim's gonna be thrilled. Yeah. It's been a wonderful summer. I mean, other than no rain. That's the only thing we've missed out on, is the rain. One thing. But weather-wise, temperature-wise, this is probably the warmest summer we've had in 10 or 11 years. It's like consistently 27 to 37. Can you believe it? That's amazing. And that's like the last 6 weeks. Nice. Now for the fun part. After all that rambling, I'm here to taste the peach. I'm gonna get a good one because the other ones that are off need to be cut and examined, and I don't want to go examining. I just want to put it in my mouth and eat it. Yeah, all these need to be cut in half and checked. I'm very suspicious of the fruit fly. Not you. Gee, I think all of them have been tampered with. Let's try this one. Hi guys. Wow, we're at 20 minutes already. This video could have been done in 3 minutes. I'm deliberately making the videos long now for those impatient viewers. Yeah, because I've had a lot of feedback, like heaps of feedback from people telling me, we love your long videos. Hey, the more you tell me that, the more I'm gonna make them. All right. Okay. Let's see what's inside this peach. Angel peach. Yeah, you can't cut it in half because of the big stone in the middle. So, the magic of having 2 hands. That did the trick. Yeah, I need a 3rd hand though for the camera. Alright guys, let's taste this. There's the pip. It's a tiny little seed. Wow, talk about value for money as far as flesh to seed ratio. This is tiny. Tiny little seed compared to your flesh size. Okay, that one up there looks like it's had a little bruise. Not sure. Let's start with this half. That looks okay-ish. I want to cut it up again though, just to be sure. I cut it in quarters. Looks good. I don't see anything wiggling. I don't have my glasses on. Maybe I should cut out the center. Hang on. Okay, that's the core, right? And once that's gone, it's like, yep, we're safe. Pretty safe. Oh, what kind of jungle guy am I, cutting out everything? Huh? Making it perfect for a little girl. It tastes as good as it looks. Oh wow. Honey. Kim's gonna go nuts over this. She's gonna go peachy. Ooh, it's got a little crunch around the skin. Nice. Mmm. Mmm. The skin is furry, and that fur is crunchy. Nice. Mmm. It's organic, guys. I haven't sprayed anything. No sprays. So you can eat the skin. You don't need to peel it. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to even core this one. I'm just going to eat it like that. Mmm. Best peach. Can you believe this tree was not fertilized for a whole year? And it was growing in a pot, in a tiny pot. And it got through 1 month of 35 Celsius and over with minimal watering. And the result is excellent. Mmm. And almost all the fruit was hanging off a broken branch for the last 3 weeks. And I got to full maturity. I'd just like to see that from a mango tree. Don't think so. I just went over these peaches a second time, and half of them are not fully ripe. They could have been left on the tree, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get them all off today. So they're just going to have to ripen off the tree, which they will. Yeah, they're a bit hard, but soft to the push. Like if you push hard, they get soft. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results from the angel peach. And one more for the road. Guys, it's grandma and grandpa. This takes me back to old MacDonald had a farm back in the 70s. It's crazy tasty. I can't wait to share it with Kim. All right, guys, I can go on for a whole hour, but I'm not going to. Thanks for watching. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't. And we have a lot more coming. And where are we? Okay, it's the first week of February. That means we only have 3 weeks of summer left officially, and 6 weeks unofficially. Remember, the last heat that we get is around March 20 to 22, right? And after that, it's cold. When I say cold, I'm talking about tropical cold. It's cold for the tropicals, not for humans. Come on, guys. What's cold, right? I'm measuring it by how the tropicals measure it, not by my jacket. That's cheating. Jacket and heating? Come on. So in 6 weeks, it's cold, even though most people in Mongolia would be laughing. It's cold for a mango tree and for a banana. Guys, when the temperature gets down to the single digits. That's what I mean by cold, single digits. When the temperature gets below 10 at night, it's cold. When it gets below 18 during the daytime, it's cold for them. The juice just squirted all over my arm. Bye-bye, guys.